friend.
Hello.
Greetings and
Hello, viewers.
salutations.
Rum is such a good thing. But why is it always gone?
And this is why we cannot have nice things, it seems.
Nope, never could.
So the recap holster is ready.
Get in there, champ.
Oh, right, that was me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You agreed to this. Sign the contract.
I normally do it, but last week I wasn't here, so.
Alright. Hush now, everyone. Is everyone ready to be enlightened? Alright, I'll take the silence as a yes. Alright, last session. As the rest of the party goes to rest, Jimny and the servant of Asadi visit the distressed Spirus, offering him food and comfort, but he is disinterested until he sees the tree alive. With the silver glow of the moon lighting up the valley, he does see the tree, alive and well. However, it's not radiating its magical bioluminescence like it usually does. And when Spirus looks at the heart of the tree gem he received from Yggdrasil, it appears to have gone slightly dull. Still comforted by its survival, though, Spirus eats the food he was brought and goes to sleep as well. Rioth can sense Fang and Claw are still connected to him, but the connection seems too weak to summon them. When the first rays of dawn begin to appear, Igor and Uka can see the beams of light emitted by their respective shards, both indicating a day's worth of travel west. Having confirmed their direction, they go to awaken the others when Uka discovers Jimny is missing. A note left by her tells them she has received a vision from her god and returned to the deer tribe alone to see it fulfilled. As Spirus awakens and sees the great sister tree in daylight, something's off. Her leaves are brown. Despite being in good health and in the season of spring, spurred on by Uka that perhaps the shards can help its condition, Spirus collects himself and prepares to head out with the party. Avis is still in an emotional state after what happened in the Dream Realm, so Asati decides to take care of her until the party return. As they head out, Rioth taking the lead and Uka giving directions, they enter an open field of golden grasses and other curious plants. They decide to search for vegetation suitable for domestication or cultivation. Finding a collection of medicinal herbs, millet and aloe vera, and some soft white buds, cotton, that can be used for bandaging. Continuing on their way, then their shards start to react more violently, indicating they are getting close. They encounter a stone circle containing a giant obelisk next to a man-made tunnel. Surrounded by thousands of bones and a few smoldering pyres, the obelisk is engraved by lots of runes of some old language they do not understand. As they approach the tunnel, a voice rings out, commanding them to identify themselves and their purpose here. Igor takes the initiative, attempting to reason with the voice. It mocks their mission from the gods and reprimands them for disturbing this holy resting place, crushing the bodies of the dead beneath their feet. Person walks out of the tunnel, the keeper of the boneyard. They offer him a gilded apple to compensate, but he doesn't desire longer life. He removes his mask to reveal the skull of what's left of his face. He has unhappily lived for thousands of years upon this graveyard, guarding the memory of the dead. He just wants them to respect the people buried here. Igor proceeds to use his magic to restore the bones they've damaged, appeasing the entity somewhat. The Keeper goes on to explain the history of his tribe and what the gods did to them, demanding almost the entire tribe to sacrifice themselves to them. As he and Igor observe the obelisk, the runes seeming to be the names of the tribe buried here, the Keeper reveals that this valley was inhabited long before the new tribe settled here. The boneyard next to the deer tribe is explained to be the Batusi, a tribe that prided themselves on unifying the tribes of the valley, much like the deer tribe. As Rioth speaks about his former tribe, the Keeper reveals his tribe's original name was not the Oak tribe, but the Oka tribe. He takes Rioth's dragon-toothed dagger and blesses it with power. The Keeper takes the party into the tunnel, leading them to an altar containing proper man-sized statues of Uthla, Urla, and Ernalda, each of them presenting a floating shard of their respective stone. Uka and Igor release their shards and they merge with them, emitting the soft humming of singing. The Keeper tells them the shards cannot be removed from here, but he can bestow the party with tattoos that'll guide them to the other shards. He engraves it onto the back of Uka's hand and then moves to do the same for Eager. But as the keeper takes hold of his hand, he recoils at the touch of Perun's primal mark. He angrily demands to know why Eager has that mark, to which Eager retells his encounter with the Cursed One. The keeper offers to break the mark and thus the connection, but doing so would also sever the source of power from his bloodline, including his connection to Tengri. Eager is very torn on breaking his service to the Skyfather, but the Keeper assures him he doesn't need his cursed bloodline. The divine blood running through his veins is already strong enough to start a new line, free of the curse. But to achieve this, he probably has to kill both Perun and Tengri. The Keeper proceeds with engraving the tattoos and gives Eager some time to contemplate his decision, but at the same time warning the rest of the party to watch him closely. His bloodline is drenched in a greed for power, which may drive him mad. Lastly, Rialth requests the Keeper to have the power to imprison the soul of the Serpent Tribe chieftain, Valise's father, in the Blessed Dagger. He tells him to bring him a black volcanic glass and he'll see what he can do, but also warns Rialth that this is highly forbidden black magic, and there will be a price to pay, perhaps even by Nala and his unborn child. Rialth then asks for the Keeper's name and tribe. Awas Aranme of the Star Tribe. Awas walks them back out of the tunnel and advises them to speak his name when they encounter more gravesites like this one, so they'll know who sent them. The party then begins making their way back to the Mountain Lion tribe. As they travel, Uka tries to tell Rioth that revenge is not the answer, but he reiterates that he will not change his mind on this. They manage to make their way back before nightfall. And that's it.
Thank you for an amazing piece of irritating what happened last time for the viewers. And you guys have spent the night at the Lion Tribe.
So we get a long rest.
Yes, you will be getting a long rest.
Long rest, let's go.
I would like to, in this night, if I'm not disturbing anything, I would use my trance to wake up a lot earlier. And I'd like to
Sure.
use the Moonstone to get a more accurate pinpoint on their locations, because I remember that before I only saw it through like a small hole in the roof, so I didn't really see where they were. So I'd like to have a more accurate view of that.
Sure, give me a moment, I'll be... Then I have to switch out to the region map again. I just put your guys into them. Ah!
I make all my DMs suffer. Don't worry about it, including myself.
As you stand atop, you see that the moonbeam from the moonstone, the shot of the moonstone you are carrying, one goes to the west, one heads towards the east. From your current position.
There's only two.
I remember there being 3 shards, apart from mine.
Is that the other question mark?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What is the closest one? Can I tell? I mean, that's not. It's
No.
that one doesn't have a beam because it's too small. That one's okay. How?
Yeah.
If I can I guess how far away that would roughly be?
As you see how the beam almost disappears into the horizon, but you do see that it peaks before disappearing into the darkness of the night. You would circumference that it might be a week or so away.
Hmm.
Because you don't see this one peeking before disappearing, or this one peeking before disappearing.
I see. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to ask this last time, Pass. But how are these tattoos gonna work? Do they work at the same time frame as our normal shards?
No, they will give have you know the location or direction in which you need to go at all times.
See, but it doesn't tell us how far away it is.
Mm-mm. It just tells you the direction you need to go.
So it's like a compass, but instead of seeing it, you kind of feel it.
Yeah,
Like it
you
pulls you in
feel
that direction.
that there is a stone in that direction and there is a stone in that direction, kind of deal.
So in that way, the stones are slightly superior because you could tell how far away they are
Mm-hmm.
when using them. I see. All right. Having seen that, Avis will engrave it to memory. And just
Well, it's
sit in the starlight.
as you say, with the tattoo, would it like as you get closer, would it like you would feel it like
You would
pulsing
feel
stronger or something?
it will start throbbing.
Yeah. So
As
it
in it will like almost pull you towards it.
so it's you don't see it, but you can feel it.
Think of it as a lure, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like it pulls onto you as you get closer to it, so that you
Right.
better know the proper location of it. Of course, you can still give an estimate of the distance you need to go.
Does anyone have anything else to do during the night?
I'm just sitting in the moonlight as I was told to.
I am curious as to whether or not, after what happened during this day, somebody might come to talk to Eager at night.
Oh, and who do you have an idea who that would be?
Well, for some reason, I, of course, I can't determine what's gonna happen, but I can imagine that Tengri was able to figure out what that conversation was about, and might be sending an avatar to have a chat.
I mean, you
I don't
did
know.
like before just say like when you got bonded that you would serve him with all your life or whatever, and now you're thinking about breaking his
next day-
connection.
The next
Yeah.
day.
It's he. That's the. What do you think he's so torn?
Yeah.
Ah, this is great comedy.
I mean, you're also very
Mhm.
devoted to Perun, so.
No, not
Tengri.
Perun.
Tengri, not Perun.
Tengri. My bad. My bad.
Absolutely not to Perun.
I'm immediately thinking Perun because I immediately think the god of the original god and such,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
or at least the original name I was told.
But yeah, it's not that.
It is also
he
the
might-
most common name is
Mhm.
Perun because that's the superior name, so to speak.
Mhm.
Tengri is his human name, so to speak. That still survives through the legends.
The inheritor.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, it's just I am wondering whether or not he's either gonna send someone to come talk to me, or at some point I have to try and contact him to talk about it. But he has a lot of thoughts to steam over.
Oh, and I do love it when you steam over it.
And the actual.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that sounded a little inappropriate.
Yeah, especially with that voice.
Just a little bit.
A little bit
It's like,
too
bro.
sultry.
A little bit too sus. Yes, I know. That's the entire part of it.
Sus.
Hey,
mean,
you
well,
count
he's-
of one.
I mean,
Yeah.
his mind might be occupied, but at the same time, he's surrounded by two women.
That is fair.
So they might. I don't. It's. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know if they are
I mean,
actively trying to distract him, but
your mind's preoccupied, my mind's preoccupied, but I'm not surrounded by women.
No, you're surrounded by a girl and a guy.
And not in the sexual way.
I never specified it had to be that way. Jesus Christ, you are really a wrist lord.
purely platonic.
Of course.
Right.
That response, though.
Right. Anyways.
But other than that, is it just gonna be peaceful?
Can you hear me
night?
now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
I got you, boss.
Pepper apparently did whoopsie and turned off her headset again,
How?
volume-wise.
Dare they?
Oh.
But you are correct that you will be visited.
Oh boy.
Good job, buddy.
Is this before or after Avis left?
Oh, this is while you were going out.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like someone walks past you, but you're not entirely sure why, because there is no one there.
Can I not see him even with my moon eyes?
There is no light. Where you're having this impasse with something or someone.
Take out my axe.
Prepares for battle.
I'm not just gonna leave some presence go past me without knowing what it is. Casual reminder that my axe sheds moonlight.
I know. As you you pull out your axe and start shitting light around it, you see a cloaked figure at the as they were heading towards the back room, and they stop as they see themselves, even as your moonlight, the moonlight from your axe. They turn around and points out and just say, "Leave," in a very commanding tone. Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, you're being commanded.
Oh, yes, the command.
Can I see who it is?
You just see two white glowing eyes underneath
Let's see.
this cloudy robe.
Is
Oh,
this
not rope.
is this command?
This is command.
Alright, then I have advantage. 17.
Nice avoidance of a natural one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really good. I
Let
think the
me
natural
check
was the second
the
roll, actually.
things here.
Pretty sure the natural one was the second roll, not the first, so they actually completely avoided the period.
Yeah, but at least they got rid of that roll.
True, 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 true.
You do not make the TC.
Really?
And I can imagine that such a higher being has a higher spellcasting modifier than +7, you know?
You are forced, you feel your body starts walking out of the tent.
See.
The guards even look at you as you walk out, like in a sense of unwillingness, like looks at you. Everything.
What about the other one? The other wife? What her name?
Asadi.
Oh,
Asadi is
she's
still next
But
to
no
me.
one can see this person except for me.
Yeah.
Mm.
You were just
I
conveying
just look at the guards and say something just entered, and I can't. It's making me leave.
You see how they pull their weapons and moves into a hall, and you see how they freeze up completely, and then are forced outside.
Seems that there's no chance to stop this whole situation from happening.
They get force pushed.
Yeet.
Well, as far as I know, command only lasts for one turn, so can I just walk back in?
You really gonna fight this?
You can try and fight it. Roll me a wisdom save again.
A ping pong ball. Just
Wow.
bouncing in and out.
Nope.
That's a
As you
negatory
try
achievement.
and walk through the opening into the abyss, you literally can't. It's as if you're hitting a wall.
And like that, you've
Right.
been locked out of your own house.
Can I still see the figure?
No, you cannot see the figure, as the light of your axe doesn't reach from the entrance, from outside the entrance into that far into the room.
Hmm.
But you do hear, and potentially even skimps that you see the entrance to the back room, the domicile where Ashante and Iger is resting in. You see how it moves if someone walks through it.
Can I attempt to cast Misty Step to enter? If my legs don't work, what about my magic?
If your legs don't work like they used to before.
Yes, it works. You pass through the barrier, but you feel pain. It hurts because it's as if you've just been ripped through a barrier that is trying to push you out. You feel yourself being crushed underneath this barrier for your insolence. Almost.
Mavis does not give a shit. Some unknown person just walking in and going over to her bondsmate. Yeah, no, that's not happening. She's going to also enter the sleeping quarters, I guess, to see what this person is up to.
Every step you take is under great duress, and as you get closer towards
The flap.
it starts hurting. It starts hurting really bad. You even roll me a Constitution save, actually,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
with
if she's
disadvantage.
taking damage.
You got this, champ.
5.
Alright, I lied. You failed miserably.
I ain't gonna hide, the dice just hate me.
Yeah, the
I
dice
guess.
really don't like you today, huh? They gave you a
You feel the pain being coming too much, and you falls to your knees just as you were about to touch. What would it be like if it's something like with the shell speeds hanging over an entrance to give a sense of privacy, but you can easily walk through?
You mean like
Veil?
those?
Like curtains or something.
Yeah, it's like a curtain made out of strings with
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
a mixture of shells and
No idea what they're called.
bones.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called either. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as you were just about to touch and breach it, you falls to your knees and passes out. As the pain simply becomes too much to bear.
Dang. Wait,
Huh.
hold on.
Unfortunate.
Okay, never mind. Was about to see if yeah, it's not the magic that is forcing me to sleep, it's the pain, so yeah.
Yep, there's a difference.
And it's not even sleep, you're just unconscious.
I know.
I guess that was what she could do.
That's what she can do. I got
Yeah, knock
you.
the fuck out.
So from my perspective,
So, anyways,
You are having trouble sleeping.
tossing and turning.
You hear someone collapsing outside your room in a pain gore from someone you do care about.
Who's that? Who is there? Avis?
You see, she's not in bed with you and Ashante.
Tries to get up. Am I able to get up?
You are able to get up.
Okay. I'm gonna walk towards where that sound came from.
You walk towards the blinds.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
I think
Beaded
it is.
curtains. Thank you, avoidant.
That's what I say. I'm pretty sure it is actually curtains.
You suddenly feel you being grabbed by the throat. And you're being lifted up with ease.
What's happening?
You think you can give an oath and just break it that easily?
Mm-hmm.
You might be a scion of mine, but I give you your power. And you can hear the rumbling of thunder in his voice. You hear thunder crackling in the skies above. You hear the rolling of thunder. Lightning starts to gather around the entire encampment.
I got that's your cue.
I gave you power and I can take it away from you just as easily. Welp.
I haven't betrayed you. My father. I just need to know the truth.
The truth. You think you deserve the truth. You are nothing but a puppet. A mere shell for me to inhabit when you reaches the pinnacle of your power. You shall become a vessel for me.
Eager's expression will start to darken.
But just as well, if you do not wish to be in the service of me, then let it be so that I I thank greed outcasts you. I break the bond of kinship with you. Is that what you want? You should see it as an honor to be chosen to become a future vessel of me.
Just like your father treated you.
That old fool, he was no visionary. He was only greedy to extend his own existence through perpetuity. I have found a different way.
Like using the same methods.
No, I don't use the same methods. His was flawed. And it broke him as I can smell him on you. But you might still have some use. As he lets you go and you fall to your knees.
All
Remember,
this
I
coughing you
give
got with
and I
Chanchi?
take what I want. I I take what I want when I want. I give what I want. Don't make me take back what I have given you. Because I can.
Yeah, I know where I got it from. Just as I know where you get it from.
Ah, yes, the blood that runs in our veins indeed is what our power comes from. When you were first conceived, I blessed you with a drop of mine. Don't let me take it back.
Ego just remains silent but defiant.
I like that you have spirit. Like, makes me think back to when I was chosen by my, or should I say, our blood father. But he wasn't prepared for what I had set up for him.
That's just how this bloodline works. Son betrays father over and over.
You can say that. Well, at least I didn't betray any of my godkin siblings, so to speak, like he did. So I am at least allowed to do as I will with my bloodline.
Two wrongs don't make a right. And I thought you had a sense of justice.
My word is justice. He flings, as he says, that you get hit with a bolt of lightning shooting from his hand. I rule the skies. My word is law. By my will there shall be drought or bountiful harvest come. Some, or I shall lay waste to the land through thunder and lightning.
And what What if I don't desire to dominate?
You take 16 lightning damage.
Which is halved because I have resistance now.
Indeed, but you still feel the pain.
Oh, I know. And he doesn't like it.
Do you understand where you stand in the hierarchy now, Iger? You don't break your bond with me. If anything, it's me breaking the bond with you. It seems like someone is thinking highly of you and badly of me. Should I punish them? Maybe. For their insolence? Or even better, should I take something you adore and hold dear?
Don't you dare. I have given everything in my life to serve you. And this is how you repay me? I have given you everything!
You have given me. You say you have given me everything, and yet here you sit enjoying life at the fullest by using my gifts.
Don't blame me for the gifts your sister gave me.
Holy shit.
Hey!
It was a con roll, not a con save, but I'll let it. I'll
Same
let this.
same modifier, same modifier.
Fair enough. You managed to, by pure force of will, so to speak, shake yourself out of this unconscious stupor you were in. And it hurts. It hurts so bad. You feel your bones breaking. You feel as if lightning is shooting through your entire nervous system and setting your blood on fire in your veins.
I'm still on the ground, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and crawl, if I must, into the sleeping quarters.
You see a man towering above Iger, holding him in an invisible grip. And you can see Iger has been fried a little bit by his own nature, so to speak.
Right. When she's in the room, she will attempt to stand.
Oh, and I see you have found the. So this is the doll I have heard so much about. Impressive. You should probably attain a lesson from her in obedience. and worship if you choose to, if you do not break from where you are heading, I go.
You think she and I are alike? She acts out of love for her mother. I revered you for the power you wielded, but you have shown me that your morality is all wrong.
Morality is what I make it to be. All beneath heaven is my kingdom. It is my rules that sets the earth into motion. Maybe I need to show you what my rules can bring. As his gaze shifts towards Ava's, struggling to keep herself on her legs. And then his eyes falls upon Ashante, laying in bed, mortified.
Ava's so Ava's uh, grips her axe tightly.
I would not do that if I were you, puppet.
Then don't threaten those precious to me.
I'm not threatening them, but do you wish to start a war? A true war? Then stay out of my domain, puppet. I am lecturing my kin. Like I know my sister has done to your two.
Hmm.
So put that axe down and sit down and watch how I do my. As he holds out a hand that starts crackling with electricity, or do you wish to face off against me? Because then I will deliver my judgment upon you and yours.
I am not as foolish as to start a fight with a god, but I am not as stupid as to not defend those precious to me. As to not defend those precious to me.
I wonder how your ma would feel having a visit later. Puppet?
Avis
Oh,
glares at him with hatred.
oh, I have been keeping in tabs on all of you for a long time. I know where, if you ever were to even think you had a chance against me, You're sorely mistaken.
Has anyone of us in the other tent actually hearing people yelling and stuff?
You have heard the rumbling and crackling of thunder and lightning. You see this maelstrom, winds picking up, ripping at.
Wake of that, I will think that maybe Perun is abusing his power. I'm calling my god, and I'm sit down on my knees and start praying for Ulla. Dear mother, I need your help. I think Perun is misusing his power. Please help us in this time of needs, and I will collect more of your shards to make you whole again. I promise you, dear mother. Basically, what I'm gonna say. Where we get any response?
You feel that someone agrees with you on that. You feel this a hand being laid on your shoulder to comfort.
Thank you, dear mother. She actually coming?
You don't know. Spirits, you see how this almost thunderous tornado starts to form above the tent where Iger and Avis are in.
I would definitely be making my way towards that then. He would stop what he was doing and start making his way towards.
You see how people are starting to run around during the night. You see as rampant lightning starts striking all over the place. And I'm gonna roll some dice right now.
Alright, we got it, boss.
Yes.
It's dangerous
Shall I
shit.
do it open?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
let's do it open.
Go for it. Make us feel the threat. Not
You
bad.
see has 9 tents are set ablaze instantaneously as lightning strikes them.
Hmm.
Which tent is burning up because I've stepped outside after my prayer?
If I'm able to, I'd like to try and control flame to try and put out those fires on my way there.
You see how the guards outside the chief's tent or Shanty's tent have both collapsed as you arrive closer to it, as you have quickly killed the fire.
I'm gonna move myself closer to the tent then, if that's alright.
Mm-hmm.
I will stop moving too.
Right, if you see and hear all of see and hear all of this tumultuous hapstance around.
The people that were running from like the fire and stuff, are there anyone that's injured or looks injured?
No, it's more. A few
More
might
panic.
have. It's more panic than actual wounded.
Okay. Um,
Well,
well, I guess I would probably see Uka head out because I'm out the front of the tent, so so I will go with her.
Yeah,
Uh,
you do that.
while I'm putting out the fire, I would probably also be yelling because I can't actually. I'm not gonna actually attempt to yell because it probably peak my microphone. I'd be yelling for some of the other people to wake up and deal with some of the fires because I can't deal all with all of it.
You see how braves um, are helping waking people up, uh, banging on their shields, trying to get people out of their tents to help beat down the fire with pieces of fabric or blankets, so to speak, either made of, cloth or literal hides.
Yeah.
But as you three advance towards the epicenter of it all, we will return inside where Tengri is towering above everybody. And you, Avis, do you think you are strong enough to deny me what is mine?
I do not.
Then sit down and watch as I deal with my. As I don't interfere with what Uthla does with you, I respect the same courtesy of neither you nor her interfere with mine. Understood?
Avis looks at Eager.
He just he gives a head movement indicating indicating her to get out of here, to let him deal with it. And Eager's gonna move back towards Sati to stand in between, to crouch in between her and Tengri, protect her.
Avis will look back at Tengri.
Before you even make a move, his hands shoot out towards Ashante. You see how she gets almost picked up into the air and thrown towards Avis. Leave, then. You see how his eye starts to pulsate with the shifting from this white color to this slight tint of purple.
I was about to sit down. What's Asadi's state right now? As I guess catch her.
I want to say something, but I'm not sure it is PG enough.
Okay, just type it in the Discord then.
She is underdressed and afraid.
I see.
Scared naked lady. All right.
Let's see. One moment. Can I like grab quickly one of the like sleeping skins, hand it to Asante, and then just nod to her to like get the fuck out?
You take Ashante and dashes out of there.
Right. Avis will sit down. She will not leave Eager in this moment.
Okay. You see as Angry lifts up Eager with a gesture of his hand as he's being pulled up, and he starts walking with him floating behind him in a painful position of submitment. As he, you other guys see, you arrive to this man. A giant of a man walks out of the hall, and behind him flows Iger in a position of submitment.
How tall would he be?
Like, has he bent to get out? And as he goes outside, you see how he grows in size still. Like, he is around 15 feet at this point. He is starting to towering above all of you.
Uka is starting to worry about where is she, where is she? Where isn't she coming? She agreed to help, and she isn't here. And she is afraid of if she sent her another prayer, that she would insult her.
Is there any way that I can attempt to help Eager out?
You see this hulking titan made of wind and thunder.
She can guess that this is. She don't know about him not being the real Perun.
Mm. You see how people are falling to their knees in worship, begging for mercy. And you see how he turns and looks down at Ika floating in the position of submitment he's forced into painfully. See, this is how good worshippers are.
Hmm.
Pathetic as you're making me look. It's nothing but laughable how you demand such petty worship.
I show a bit of my power and they fall to their knees worshipping me of their free will. Don't you see it? Can you feel it?
If you should be a god, why are you acting like a monster? You're submitting your prayer. You're praying people who support you like they are animals. Why are you acting like that? You should be a god. You should be one of the good guys. Why are you acting like a monster?
While
She
she's,
actually gonna say that directly to Perun.
while she's saying that, can I attempt to free eager in any way, shape, or form?
You can certainly try. What are you thinking? You can see almost this spectral hand forcing Eager into this position of submitment, holding him, transporting him.
Unfortunately, I don't have a spell that can do anything to help in that situation, so it's going to be a physical resort, huh?
How is he reacting?
Do you not understand? Do you not understand, Uka? This is the curse of my bloodline.
A god is beyond your petty morals and understanding. I demand worship, and so it shall be.
I will never worship a false god like you.
I have
Then be
a really bad idea.
purged. Roll me a deck save.
Oh no.
Is he going to attempt to shoot her with a lightning bolt?
Not a lightning bolt, my boy. This is something far worse. She's gotta roll a deck save right now, or she will be
Normal
pierced.
roll. That's normal roll.
Normal roll.
13.
That is not enough.
Unfortunate.
If
I am using.
Since I'm next to her, can I kind of
I
try and
cast
take her
counterspell.
out of the way?
It's not magical.
Man.
Remember, this is a god. They're basically, this is like their natural ability. This is, if anything, this is just what they naturally do. Think of this like a normal melee attack for them.
Is my
Alright.
god actually coming now? Because I can really use it right now.
I think you pissed off a god, Uka.
Not my god.
Let,
It's not your
Then
god.
let me
which is good.
then let me show some god power of my own. I'm using my birthday 20 on that roll.
Ooh.
In this case, you cannot use it for this.
Shame.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Unfortunate.
Bro, not
And
even the power of a natural.
I'm denying you the usage of it right now because I'm going to set a scene right now.
I was gonna say, if he's gonna deny you, I was gonna use mine. But he's denying.
You see how this spear of thunder shoots from the sky from the sky and strikes where Uka stands.
Oof. How did I?
How good's Uka looking, Pass? Looking a little extra crispy.
Identified.
Looking a little extra crispy.
Identified.
Shocked. Zapped.
I'm gonna roll something right now.
Pass, will you let me do something? Since I'm right next to her, could
Oh,
I kind of
Jesus.
crash tackle her out of the way, or even have it hit me instead of her?
You do not have the chance to react to this,
Unfortunate.
Okay.
unfortunately. But as you see, the spear is just about to hit Uka. You see how the spear hits a golden dome surrounding Uka.
Erla's here.
I fall to my knees. Thank you, Mother, for hearing my prayer.
And you hear a bellowing, motherly, angry, motherly voice bellowing out around you. That is enough.
For me, or
For Mr.
Shane,
Perun there.
For
Yeah,
Mr.
me
Perun.
or Perun?
He's talking to-
Mama's scolding her boy.
I
Just
have
need to know.
tolerated your indiscretions long enough. Remove yourself from this position, or there shall be, as you said earlier, war. We already captured your father. We can do that again with you.
It's not even your mother.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's still a shit.
Asshole gets what he get. Asshole gets what he deserves.
Mommy scolding the boy.
I have given this little one my protection, and you dare strike against mine, as you are to follow the rules of we not striking yours, you are not to striking ours. So be gone, Tengri, or face the consequences of war. I will not be denied. And you have no proper cause or justification for my removal. Or do you have someone else you might want to put in charge? Maybe? That would, not be the first time you've done so. Now would it, kin?
Who is he addressing?
Uthla or Erla, I think.
Erla. It's not the first time you have supersede someone higher than you, is it? Kin? And remember what happened last time. We wouldn't want that to happen again now, would we? Because this time you wouldn't have my help. And I do have prepared something in case you were going to try that. So let's see who gets captured first, dear kindred. And as he appeared, he disappears, leaving scorch marks in his wake.
That was a really good snapping sound effect.
And you see how the skies above parts, leaving only pure moonlight.
Ah!
I was trying to help you, so you also landed on me.
Avis rushes over and tries to help him get up. Are you okay?
Just slightly tingling. Ow!
So, does this mean we're fighting another god?
Is that another god on the list?
No. I have to deal with him myself.
I don't think that's how that works.
I didn't say I would have to do it alone.
That's why I said, are we fighting another god?
Yeah, it's kind of a group effort at this point.
You think we even stand a chance against him, considering what he's just shown?
Nope, but it's worth a shot.
We'll have to get stronger first.
Is Erla still there?
That's the issue. That's the problem. The stronger I get, the more likely he is to take control.
And we sever your connection.
And then drop his bloodline and do
Somehow
something different. Easier said than
Do
done.
you not understand?
Easier said than done, I'm aware.
He is my source of power.
Find a new one.
he's not the only one who can give you strength, Eager.
Keeper of the
Eager just
Boneyard offered to.
Eager just falls to his knees.
Keeper of the Boneyard offered to sever it.
Who?
It's-
Can you still say that? If Uthmar suddenly turned on you, treated you like a nothing but a tool,
If that were to be the case,
I
I
would.
must have deserved.
that's the difference between your mother and my father. Yours is not blinded by the greed of his bloodline.
Then abandon it. It's easier said than done, I'm aware.
And you think I'd survive that?
Do we have another choice?
You don't get an option. He's forcing you to stick. I've given up a lot. But I'm still gonna keep trying.
Roll me eager. Roll me insight in all of this.
Okay.
You got this, champ. I believe in you.
Straight.
You got it. Oh my god, my voice. What the fuck is happening?
Dude, you've been voice cracking a lot today.
What in the
Straight.
actual shit?
Pass.
Hmm?
Straight.
No, gay.
Shut up.
Both?
Yes.
I'm asking if it's a straight roll or is it disadvantaged or advantaged?
Straight
Shut
roll.
the fuck up, Rotram.
A straight roll. It's a straight roll. It's a straight roll. I believe in you, champ. Got this. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah,
I wish
using
you-
luck. Using my last luck.
Attaboy.
There you go.
22, baby. Let's go. That's what I like to see.
When it,
I was actually about to thinking about, wait, no, you would actually be giving advantage on this one, so you don't use your birthday 20 on this one.
Oh.
Well, he was saying
He's
he was
not
using
using
his
his
luck, so he
birthday
just
20.
doesn't use his luck. He just doesn't use
Yeah,
his luck.
Ah, fair.
I've saved my luck.
Yeah, you save your luck then.
And don't worry, dog. I
Um,
got a birthday 20 if you need it. Got you.
I also have one. Don't worry.
Don't. I got you.
I will have one in like a month.
Oh, sweet.
In
Arsenal.
a sense, from this entire interaction, you have a sense that it's more of his paranoid side that's shown here, with him coming straight for you after you just had a potential discussion of wanting to cut your ties with him and his father. Which is a little bit weird if you think about it. Why would
I see.
A little bit scared.
He's scared. He's scared of losing an avatar that has a physical presence on the earth.
you're probably his last chance.
He probably needs you for some of his plans.
I have a question
Does
for
he
you later, Pass.
Does he's trying to intimidate me?
I have a question for you later because of this.
me
What if he's
or-
bluffing?
For you,
Oh,
Pass.
Eager has
For you,
gotten
Pass.
Eager has gotten a lot of answers with the way Tengri just acted towards him. He's gotten a
So
lot of
basically,
answers.
following Ava's bag with her piece of when we tell her that there is a shard.
We might.
And then maybe say, hey, about that removal. Please
Yeah,
do.
get that shit off me.
Get that shit off me!
And ask him nicely, can you still remove it?
We're gonna need to remove it.
You. Oh, hold on. Is this being discussed in character?
I was gonna say.
No,
keep-
of character
Okay.
advice.
Okay.
Tengri has shown me his true colors just now.
If the keeper can remove the mark, maybe he can help you out in another way.
Who's the keeper?
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
it's the guy that we
Ava's,
found in a boneyard.
sorry.
We'll explain it
about-
once the morning hits.
we also found another shard of your stone in the place.
What?
A small thing, not very big.
It is but a,
Really,
it
really
is a
small.
sliver,
Whatever
but it
piece.
seems
Can help
it's
you. He can help you
Please.
as long as you don't step on any bone.
By any chance, are you fine with
Okay.
tattoos?
I am literally covered in markings.
Okay, then that's perfect.
You'll be getting another one.
And
Yeah,
you're
you're gonna be
probably gonna say yes to another tattoo afterwards.
And don't step on the bones. They're not happy about that.
What bones?
It's
Well,
the
it's also-
boneyard.
he's a keeper of the dead. He wants us to respect the resting place.
Which is what we're
Right.
trying to do.
Well, no piece of the moonstone is too small to be left behind, so
I mean,
I'd like to go there.
You'll be
It's not
losing
a
your
concept of
moonstone.
leaving it behind, Davis.
You'll be losing
You
your
know what I
moonstone,
mean.
but you'll be getting a tattoo
We
that
are-
will help you find it.
That shard is the resting place. Once you bring your shard there, you can no longer remove it. But you will receive a tattoo to find the others.
Then that is what we should do. If we can also get your connection severed there.
It still
And
frightens me
maybe
what
you
will
could
happen.
You
help.
better
if I
get
do
me
go.
one too, you bitch.
What?
Spears is comment about him going for round 3. You better share with the rest of the class.
Jesus. Man's already getting drunk and the session barely started.
I need to rest. I need to think. But first we need to help out these pyres. We need to get rid of the fire. Hang on.
How is the camp looking right now? Pass.
Pass?
Hello.
Sorry, I was just
Oh.
asking Pepper something, RL.
Mhm.
Sorry about that. Because if he's starting drinking, I'm jumping in too. Screw this.
He's getting his alcohol.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go grab a non-alcoholic drink because I don't have anything here right now, so I'll be right back.
Alright, confectionery break.
I mean, I've been drinking the whole time, so as I do every week. And it's good thing having a wireless headset so I can just go and do it without having to worry.
So I'm gonna do myself the favor of giving myself an apple of pear cider and make some. Can't remember. It's not juice, where it's like you're taking a syrup kind of thing and mixing up the water to give a pleasant drink.
So what did I miss?
Nothing. We were just talking about drinks of our own.
Oh, okay.
And I'm back once more.
Alright, so
So
this is
we're
like a
just-
mild bio break.
We're just going back to bed.
Oh, yes, I see. Going back to Sleepy Betty Bye. Gotcha. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's strong.
Pepper is asking me if I'm trying to get drunk. Looks at her. Jokes
Pepper, look at
or
me.
shrugs.
Y'all
Pepper.
are a bunch of alcoholics.
Pepper, look at me. Look at me, right? Yes.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I am the drunk now. And I spilled
I
a
am the
little bit.
bartender now.
I spilled a little bit and I'm unhappy about it. All over my new desk and god damn it.
But continue from all the alcohol drinking. What's gonna happen now, Pass?
Yes.
You are, as the fires are easily put out, And you all hear a whisper. All of you can hear, I am sorry. I will keep a better eye on him next time.
That's fine.
I will say out in the open. Thank you, mother, for the help.
I just
So,
broke off.
Jesus, my voice.
Promise
Yeah, dude, your voice is cracking
What
a
is
lot.
going
What's
on with
going
you?
I
on
don't
with you,
know.
man?
It's just I don't.
Thank
Did
you,
you-
God.
you're-
for me.
Did
You're
puberty hit you
hitting-
late?
I'm going back to puberty, guys.
Oh no!
I was gonna try and do something if possible, Pass. Now that I've got slight better control over the weather, can I try and brute force some rain to start falling?
Why do you want it to rain so badly? Is my question.
Because it'll help put out the fires.
That is also
And
true.
he's sad now.
And
The
he's
fire's
sad.
up.
Yeah,
The fires are put out.
the fires were put
Yeah,
out
we-
pretty quickly with my help and the villagers that I
But
woke up.
sure,
Oh.
you will will try and will the better. I'm gonna roll a d100 and see how close you get. What a wish it desire you wish.
Natural one, let's go, baby.
It starts hailing.
I'm sorry, what?
Fuck.
God damn it!
Dude, how do you fuck it up that badly? I thought you had control over
I don't
it.
have good control over it yet.
You just got control over it. What do you mean?
Why'd
Okay,
you
I
make
guess
it
I'm going in
hail?
the tent.
It's cold out here.
Everybody, take cover.
I plan to.
Yeah, it's not super high. It's soft hail, like
Ow.
small sprinkles
It's
of.
small.
Ow.
Yeah.
At least it's not full on golf balls of hail.
It's not golf
So,
balls, but it's like you can't
What happened to Asadi? Where is she?
He's right now sitting with barely with
The bare necessities.
like shocked, afraid, only covered in skins he pulled out of somewhere.
Space gives a thumbs up.
I gave her some too.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one
what
skin
she's
she
wearing.
has. Eager's just gonna drape his arm over your shoulder and take you over to Asadi.
Yeah, I think. Oh fuck, that would be hilarious. That I can deal with hail via just flaming sphere above my head.
And just melt it all. Just melt it all and turn it all into rain again.
And it just melts into like vapor because it's a flaming sphere.
But you mean
Around
like
him-
you mean you're like putting your arm around my neck so I can help you stand?
Yeah, because
yeah.
he's not in a good way.
Nah,
She
fam, he's
tries her
triple
best, but she's not very strong.
I think both the girls will have to do it.
Ashante comes over and helps you up.
I'm so sorry for this.
Don't be, my dear. I'm just shook. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt during this. But she puts her head into underneath yours and holds you close in a tender moment.
What an adorable moment. So cute.
He
Such cack.
reaches his arm around her as well and pulls both of them in for a group hug.
That is adorable.
It's still hailing.
It is very much hailing.
I know.
He's just
But we don't
hugging in
care.
hail.
We don't care.
I will go back to
I
the tent
swear I-
begrudgingly.
I swear to God, I promise I will not let him do anything to you.
Gee, thanks, boss.
You shut your mouth. You're not there anymore.
Oh. I will try my best. Sure, nothing happened to you.
You hear in the far distance the rolling of thunder as the storm leaves the purview, but you swore you just heard a laughter as you said that to the two lovely ladies in your arms.
Eagle will give a deep frowned, angry stare towards that direction, making it very clear that he will not let him touch his ladies.
Oh man.
And then he'll take them in back into the tent.
Like the true Chad he is.
You say that, but he's just been pulled into a submission of pretty pathetic.
Yeah, he's just been degraded.
proportions. Yeah. I literally got kicked like a dog that's down.
Yep. Don't worry, you always have your old pal Spears.
Oh yeah, the one that that straight up insults his own wife.
What do you mean insults?
I remember that moment of the when you received the gem.
There's words of mistakes and accidents happen. I fucked up because I didn't recognize what was going on. I was also sober at the time.
I
Note
have an
to self.
excuse. I was sober.
God damn!
I'm sorry. Are you saying that you make rational decisions when you're not? When you are
Apparently?
intoxicated?
Apparently? I seem to be having plus in the Riz department when I'm drunk. But I've got like a negative when I'm sober.
I mean, technically, in most games, when you drink, you get a buff. You get a buff to charisma. So
That makes sense.
I mean,
that makes sense.
There's a reason why they call it liquid courage.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm still concerned about that tree though.
Just as a side note.
We'll get to that, don't you worry.
Good, because I want to make sure it's okay. And if it's not, Pass, you're gonna have some shit to deal with.
Good.
And me dealing with emotions while I'm not exactly considered sober is not good. Oh, shit.
so we go back to bed.
We all sleepy Betty bye.
I'm actually in the tent now because it's hailing.
Yeah, because you don't want to be out in the hail, dude. That sucks.
It stops pretty quickly with the hail again and just shifts over into rain.
Okay, then I leave. Oh well,
You
it's still
son
raining.
of a
I'll stay inside.
bi-
No, it's still. If it's still raining, then I'll stay.
Walks out, sees it's raining. Fuck. Goes
Yeah.
back in.
He just slumps his head and just wanders back in.
Fine, I guess I'll sleep indoors. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Oh my,
So,
Abe is
Bart.
staying up.
Do we wake up?
It's the next day, you all get a long rest.
Let's go, long rest.
Whoa!
Remember, kids, to max out your HP. If you lost any, make sure your spell slots are reset.
Basically, when Nuka wakes up, then she basically gonna ask Spirits. So, what do you think about maybe?
What?
You cut off.
Yeah, you cut off at the end there.
When they wake up, she would ask Spirits. So you wanted to get a quick look of your wife.
Oh.
So
Consistent. I will always look at the tree to make sure the tree is fine. Though it is not fine, seeing that the last time I checked it, it was as if the leaves were during fall.
I think it would be a good time for us to maybe head back to take care of your tree.
Nods his head rapidly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Since getting
Would
the
you have taken?
stones won't help
Not
since
currently.
we're taking them there, then yeah, we should head back.
The stones are
And it
currently
probably
worthless.
would be a good idea for me to actually come home to Tallow and tell him the news.
Somersaults his way to the tree. The man's excited to see his tree again, alright? Let the man be.
Hey, Spirit wants to see his tree, and Uka wants to explain that Tallow gonna be a
We all
be a
have
papa.
our reasons of going
Why?
back.
Did we not want to go to the boneyard first?
Do we want to go to the boneyard
Oh.
first?
I feel like
yeah,
we
we
should.
probably do that.
Because if anything, you're just
Yeah,
gonna
we
get a
should
tattoo.
probably.
You're just gonna get a tattoo, more or less.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
and-
but
and-
also Igor's connection getting severed. That is kind of important.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, 'cause
I
we
get
don't-
that. I
Yeah.
get that. I vibe.
We don't want that guy showing up again.
Yeah.
Onward
could
to
be
the
a
bone
problem.
zone.
We
To the bone zone.
go to the bone guy and go back
I'm sorry,
to the
Pass.
camp.
I really am, but you can't stop me.
Welcome to the Bone Zone! Rattle 'em, boys!
Rattle 'em, boys.
Before we go, I'm gonna meditate and see if I can call on Fang. Yeah.
Any response
Super.
from
Eh,
Fang?
good
Connections
idea. We
coming
maybe
up.
need him out there.
Any big response from Fang there, big guy?
He can feel him, but cannot summon him at this
Un-
point of time.
Unfortunate.
Damn it.
I think the dogs are
Hey.
taking a day off.
Well, it's 2 days now.
No,
so-
that's maybe a week. Give it a week.
Fuck no.
Wakey,
All I
wakey,
can do
bitch.
is shoot sticks. I need them.
I can shoot sticks.
Like, it is like half his class.
That is true. That is true. He does literally shoot sticks as like 90% of his objective. The rest
You
is
guys spend the next day quicklier, this time because you're not stopping to pick up
quickening.
supplies.
The
And we
quickening.
also know which direction we're going now.
Yeah, so you easily make it to the Boneyard, or as the place is also called, the Shrine of Stones.
Bone zone.
I forgot the name of person.
But he didn't want to be called by his name anyway, so
Yeah.
No.
Be the keeper.
Well,
just
uh,
wanted to be
Anyway.
called the keeper.
I
Mhm.
honestly thought he only told you his name, Rieth.
No, we were all there.
Okay.
And we were all
I just
there.
asked him.
Okay, then I'm fucking up certain information. It's fine.
No, he wanted to be referred to as the keeper.
Yeah. Okay.
Keeper of the boneyard, yeah.
The bone zone, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper of the bone zone.
The bone
Yeah.
zone.
The bone zone.
What now? Now I'm thinking of Vampire Survivors.
Let's go.
Anyway, we're here now.
We're here.
Here,
We must speak to the keeper
Meow.
to free Eager of his pain and suffering. Also to get rid of his mark from Perun.
and I
keep-
will
What?
look at the Avis and point to the cave. She should be in there.
All right.
Also to help Avis.
The whole.
Wait, ho,
Stones, not bones.
ho.
They're
Spirit,
stones.
you take the lead on this.
They're stones. Just follow me.
Following.
Proceeds to just skip stones like a boss.
Hopscotch like a frog.
Let's go! Makes it. I don't know why they had me lead. The stones are pretty obvious on on the ground.
Yeah, but you're the only one that found them the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone could see them afterwards, apparently.
Because you pointed them out to us.
Well, yeah, well, you should be able to remember it, right? Anyways,
Well, what do I owe to the pleasure of you mortals visiting again?
these these two,
He doesn't sound very honored.
these two, Avis and Eager, they want to get rid of the thing and get rid of a thing.
That's a weird way to put it, Spears, but
It's an accurate term, though.
yes.
So you have come to the decision of breaking the bonds that bind you to that madness.
He has shown me plenty of his true colors last night.
I saw. Marvelous show, I must say.
Spears gives a thumbs up.
It was pure disrespect.
Now you see what it is to deal with them? I warned you, but you wouldn't listen.
There's a reason why
Now
It was-
follow me inside, and I shall break whatever bonds they try and keep on you.
There's a reason
He
why I
was
don't
like
follow him.
raises an eyebrow at this person.
Believe me, he can be trusted.
Don't worry, he's safe.
If you say so.
Well,
As he looks at your character, he's like taking aback for a moment, like,
Oh, right, Star Elf.
Oh.
Yeah, this is exactly why I was so bummed about not being here last time.
Yep.
You're both fine.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. You're not gonna,
he moves towards you, like, in a shaky way,
There we
like
What?
as if he starts losing control of his motor skills, kind of thing.
Don't worry, the elf ears are real.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Do you need anything?
Need something?
He touches. He grasps onto your forearm.
I think he's starstruck. Literally.
Oh my god, that is the worst joke you've ever told, Spears. And there aren't many to choose from.
I don't tell jokes often. Leave me alone.
Then you keep
If
your
he
mouth
grabs
shut.
Avis, shouldn't his
Fine.
mug be closer to her?
Goes off to the side to eat apples.
Is there a reason why you're grabbing my arm, or?
I can't believe it. My people still live.
Second chance, more like.
Your people?
Second chance,
He's
more
referring
like.
to the Star Elves. He used to belong to the Star Tribe.
Your people get a second chance.
I see.
But this is not an instance of survivors, Great Keeper. She has been made into a Star Elf.
It's a second chance.
He rips off his mask.
The motherfucker
And
wear a
you
mask?
Yeah, he's wearing a mask,
Yeah,
like a
he's,
full.
he's
Yeah,
got a,
that's last week.
yeah, he's wearing a mask. It's featureless, unlike Riot's, but he still has a mask.
I better see a rattled skeleton head or so help me.
Yeah.
Go on.
You see. At first, you see only a skull, like no fleshy details. But as you keep looking at it, you see this etherealness, where flesh would have been, so to speak. So you can start getting, look at his features and all that, and you see that he is like you. Avis.
It's like looking in a mirror.
I don't
It's
think
a very,
like
a
that.
very gross mirror.
You were one as well?
I thought I was the last. I cursed the gods for the blood of my people they wanted. And they cursed me back. Never to die, never to have the final rest. And for always taking care of my people's bones.
I mean, you piss off a god, you do so in return, so... Yeah, who'd
Which
be?
god?
By any chance,
I don't know.
really?
I don't know specifics of it, as I cursed all the gods back then, and I believe most of them cursed me back. So I cannot pinpoint
It,
who truly
is it
is
bad?
behind this curse.
Is it bad that I feel like Tengri was the one that cursed him?
It's totally a move he would
I
do.
think I think Tengri might not have been around at that time.
Oh yeah, no, fair. It's probably who would
Then
be
Perun.
spiteful enough? Who would be spiteful? Who would actually be
Perun,
spiteful?
definitely Perun.
I mean Perun, but he got trapped, so
I mean,
would that still remain?
But this was all
Uthmar
before
would
that
too.
happened, though.
Fair.
This was during the whole his tribe having to sacrifice themselves was happening during the war when Perun was still around.
Well, that depends on how he decides to also say they curse them too. To curse the gods.
Uh-huh.
So depending on what he
Yeah, I
would
was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Uthla would have done that as well.
I mean, yeah.
Seems likely.
Let's hear the man out.
Seems
See
like
what happens.
Seems like a petty bitch.
Oh yeah, past shooting
You said what?
Avis, stone starts pulling a little.
That stone of yours is pulling a little bit, Avis.
I'm noticing.
Your necklace is suddenly lifted up.
Your necklace starts pulling.
And it's singing.
I hold the stone.
It hums.
It's not a bad thing. Just follow the stone.
It even starts to glow with moonlight itself.
And then it explodes. GG.
Do I, with the moonlight that's being shed from it, do I see anything different about this keeper guy, by the way?
As the light falls upon him, you see what he would have been if not for the curse. You see him as this wizen man of an elfish feature, so he looks, beautiful in a sense. Even though he seems ancient at the same time, he has this ancient wisdom hanging on to his looks, but he still looks, gracefully at the same time.
Chef, gift. Anyway, all right. In that case, shouldn't we be entering this cave?
Yes, of course. Follow me, I will show you. As you enter the cave, you see in the bottom, Avis, you see this 3 statues in 3 different alcoves. Life-size representative of Erla, Ernalda, and Ufla, respectively. And your stone is starting to react violently. You can feel the necklace is pulling hard onto your as it tries to zoom in on the very tiny sliver of a shard that floats in between the hands of Ufla.
You can let
I
it go.
will very carefully untie it from the necklace.
The moment you untie it, you just see how it sips in and sets itself in place, melting with already existing pieces. And you now hear 3 voices humming in song. As all 3 voices join together.
Is it a melody familiar to us?
I was gonna say, yeah, we heard it yesterday.
We heard it. We heard it last time.
You
Yeah,
heard,
but
you heard
but
a part of it. This time it's harmonizing even more.
It's
Like the voices are in harmony with each other
it's
as
closer
they
to the full
sing.
song. It's closer
Yeah.
to the full song.
I mean, like in the same way that the sorry for the Zelda reference, but the way the Song of the Hero is made up of 4 parts, and you cannot recognize it unless you form all 4 parts together. Like a
Yes.
missing part, make sure you don't understand what you're listening to.
It's
And
like,
now that all 3 voices are there,
it's like multiple dwarves singing the similar song.
but in the different intonations.
Exactly. My boy's getting it.
And I guess you, my dear, are blessed by your mother, it seems.
Indeed.
Iker slips his hand into yours.
Ooh. Forward, aren't we?
Mm.
Oh,
No.
he's proud. He's proud of the bond he has.
Congratulations, my guy. Proud of you.
Well, that's me get to giving you a tattoo of the moon, then. Can help you track down the rest of the pieces.
Don't worry, Eager. Spears is proud of you. I promise.
And you, it'll take some time. And I will need to cast a ritual. I hope you are not afraid of losing a little bit of blood now.
But
Spears,
like it hasn't happened before.
Spears gives a thumbs up.
What
I got you,
concerns me,
fam.
what concerns me more is that they might try to interfere with the breaking of the
He
breaking
cannot
ritual.
step foot here.
I've got you, fam. Don't worry. If you lose
You
enough
are sure
blood,
of that?
I can bring it back.
Fucking whispering in the background from Spirits.
You can guarantee that, Keeper.
This place is holy for all. But to for all. This place is sacred to only the 3 sisters. No one else has any foot here.
Aren't the 3 sisters?
Indeed.
Is Ronaldo not a child of Uthmar?
I understand there might have been some knowledge lost to the millennia.
But Arnaldo called Uthla mother too.
That is because she. Have you not heard the story of how the 3 of them were created?
I've heard a similar story, but only for Uthla and Erla themselves.
Ah, that might be where the myths and stories might have forgotten.
But
They
I
are
got it
all.
directly from my mother.
Well, you have to remember she's a minor piece, wherein the 2 others are major pieces of whom they sprung out from.
Did you just say my? Did he just say Uthla is lesser compared to the 2 of them?
He just called her inferior.
Ouch.
No. He said that Ernalda is the minor piece.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
That
Okay, that makes more
makes
sense.
a lot more
That
sense.
makes more sense. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, please continue.
So I understand why some of the legends might have confused your youngins. But take it from me, my people was there when the first stories were told. We were there writing down the first stories. You see how he drives his hand across the walls and you can see scriptures all over. Avis, you have the eye of. Don't you have
I
it
have
so you
eyes of
can. You can literally read.
the eyes of the Runekeeper.
I do
Ah,
not have that.
don't you
You
have the eyes
don't?
of Rune?
Really, that's
I do
usually
not.
like a first pick for a lot of warlocks.
I know. I was going to pick it, but then, like during character creation, I was like, "There's not gonna be much writing in this Stone Age, is there?" And then Pat said no, and then I was like, "I should probably not pick it then."
Yeah, but there's not a lot. But that doesn't mean there's going to be none, though. Like that's kind of the
And
difference there.
and don't forget, you get more invocation slots later.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
yeah,
also
but I've been, they're kind of already set in stone. Like I can't really, like Lunar Sight, like it's such a good ability, I can't get rid of it, and it also pairs really nice with my darkness. And then there's Maddening Hex, which is now Lunacy Hex, which is just really nice because it's free damage and a way for me to use my bonus action. And then Thirsting Blade, which allows me to attack twice with my packed weapon, which is like required.
So you're gonna give up all this juicy lore?
God damn it.
Remember, you can always get a boon that might also contain more power in different varieties.
Yes, I'm aware we can challenge the spiritual beast people, guys.
The spirit guardian.
Yeah, those
Mm.
for like wounds and stuff. We should really be doing that, huh? All right, but yeah, I don't have that. I don't have Eyes of the Runekeeper. Unless my Eyes of the my lunar sight will somehow help me here.
Good lord.
Spirits, are you okay?
I
You
can't
okay,
find the
buddy?
right buttons on the keyboard.
I'm fine. I'm
Took him
fine.
fucking 3 tries.
I can spell, kind of.
The fact that you have to delay to properly pronounce that word says enough.
Fuck you. Anyway.
So anyway,
I'm looking
Continue.
at that writing.
Continue. My bad.
Pass. Continue.
As you look upon it, you understand the structure of it all, the meaning behind it, and you feel a tremendous grief watching over you as you see the thousands of names written on these walls. And as you look into the small alcoves chopped into the walls, also, and you see skulls of thousands of people. Like the bony outside contained even many more. This is Avis we're talking about. She's very sensitive to things around her in this case.
Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Why again? Huh?
no, that was in reaction to Spears in chat.
Oh.
He's been away from the computer so often.
Okay. I see.
she
But you
able to
also
read?
feel underlying anger, rage of injustice done, of not being able to rest before a sort of vengeance has been given.
Hmm. I've just been. God. I'm having some mischievous thoughts here.
So nothing new then.
Yeah.
She must have nicked a skull.
We're just wondering if there's like, because we're level 6 now, I have an ability that would make me more inclined with spirits of the dead. Uh, I'm not entirely sure how that if that has any effect whatsoever, but just curious, I guess.
He doesn't like us when we walk on the bones. I don't think he would like you
Not
walking on
using
the
this, by the way. I'm just. I'm not just kind of snatching out a soul from the ground and yeah, this is mine now.
that would be kind of bad to snatch a
Yoink.
soul out of the ground. That'd be a little weird.
Do you mind if I borrow this? No, thanks.
You want to use something into this? Oh my.
No, really, I was just wondering if this is any if like because of this feature, I'm thinking Avis has some like connection to spirits of the dead, and I was wondering if that has any effect here.
It is. You know that you can sense restlessness here, even though they have been giving proper burial, with all the customs that follows with the burial. You can still feel the anger, the rage, the anger of the injustice these people faced in their last hour.
I see.
Like it's overwhelming for your sensitive nature almost. But you also feel a sorrow of so many people going too soon, children not giving the chance to grow up, mothers who were expecting their children not being able to go to term. All of that swirls up in you.
Avis like clears her throat and shakes her head for a little bit, regaining her focus.
I know it can be overwhelming in here for my first time, but fear not. They are not angry at you. Now let's go into my crafting station, and I will make sure to give you the tattoo you desire, Moon Daughter.
It's actually Moon Chaser.
Okay, buddy, you don't have to go in the nerd voice on us.
All right. Well, we follow him into the workspace, I imagine.
Hmm.
Mhm.
as you are being sit down on a small chair, stool chopped out of stone. Um, he asks for your dominant hand, and you see how he has taken out a needle and some glowing ink.
She gives him her right hand.
Eager continues holding on to the left one.
You see how he starts tapping into your skin, and you feel this surge of energy, a slight burning sensation also, as its power of the ink tries to connect with your natural, uh, eternal magical network, so to speak, where you're driving your power out to, for example, cast magic off. You feel how it tries to intertwine and it gives this burning sensation at first, painful even. But as it intermingles and you feel as it intertwines itself each other, you start to feel something.
And that is?
You can feel a radiance of the missing shards. As you sit down and try to concentrate on this feeling, in your mind's eye, you see the path you need to go to, or the direction you need to go to find where these pieces are hidden or forgotten at.
She looks at the tattoo for a minute and then nods to the keeper. Is there anything I can do to help help the ritual that we'll be using on Eager?
Um, I can try and help you through it so you can help me with what needs to be done.
She
Just know
nods.
that it's a bloody work, and I will do my best not to kill him, but do understand there is a chance that it will potentially that he will die for a moment. This is dangerous magic we are at play with.
I understand. And she will squeeze Eager's hand.
Now let's go and prepare for this ritual, shall we? You can camp. Uh, you probably would need to set up camp. Uh, he leads you out of the tunnel and he points to an area over here. There shouldn't be any bones over there. You can easily set up your tents or a tent if you have one with you.
We have those fold-up tents we took from the Serpent Tribe camp, right?
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we did. We did.
We brought those. We brought those.
Nice. I will say this though, and I don't mean to like cut off or anything like that, but I am willing to help keep Eager alive during this whole ritual thing if anything bad goes wrong. Just saying.
I don't think your magic would be of help here, Druid.
Mm.
I need to bleed him dry.
Alright then.
So we should just stay out of your way.
You can make sure that he is kept down because I'm not sure if the madness will try and lash out before it is drained from him completely.
Then I will try and help hold him down. If that's the case, then.
Okay, just take a step in front then. If you need help holding, I can assist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be any help with that.
I'm not very good at strength, but I can certainly try and help.
Igor starts getting a little more and more worried about what the hell is about to happen.
It's fine, buddy. I'm sure it's nothing bad.
She
Just-
gives you Avis gives you a few reassuring squeezes in your hand.
Just a little bloodletting. It'll be fine.
I won't let anything bad happen to you.
And I won't let you die.
And don't worry, after the bond is broken, we will help stabilize you.
I've never let you guys astray, and I'm never going to let any of you die on my watch. And that is a promise I'm willing to keep.
I do not worry about dying, though I am not willing to leave behind my bondmates, of course. What I'm more concerned about is that
Don't worry.
I will have to start regaining my power from scratch.
We'll fix that if we need to.
We'll find a way.
Your new blood should be able to contain a new line for you. You shouldn't be worried. As the magic of your powers is ingrained into your very bones, your very soul, I am merely removing the bond you have with Perun and Tengri by severing your connection with their blood by removing all your blood. Don't you worry. It will be painful. You might die for a moment,
For a moment.
but I will be there to guide you back into life.
I'm willing to help anywhere I can.
Would you need my assistance during the ritual to hold him down? If any?
Now I will be summoning some acolytes to help out with preparing for this ritual. So take a step back, if you would.
Of course.
Starts summoning undead.
Sevens of stars and moon. Sevens under the sun. Sevens under twilight. I beckon thee awaken from your eternal rest, as I need your guidance and your help one last time, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. It could be more times than this, but maybe.
Hey, at least he's being straight with them.
Yeah.
That's also true. This man's being very straightforward to the undead, which is a very respectable thing. I respect that.
But then again, how did he say maybe? Did he say it like declare all that and then go, maybe?
Maybe. I feel like he would have added it in there, like it's sort of like a maybe in the middle of it, like maybe this will be the last.
There you go.
Oh, there they are.
Rattle me.
Maybe.
Oh boy, the skeleton boys are here.
Oh boy, they're approaching.
Halloween themed. Let's go.
You see
Harry boys.
these bones. Some of them dressed in what you can only, even if it has been so long, you see some of them still have tattered remains of religious clothing, even of.
God damn it, Avis.
Nice.
I am not putting. No one is putting anything on. I swear to God, I will not be DMC'd at the last stretch of a goddamn stream because someone wanted to be an asshole.
Pass. Don't worry. I'm not playing the song, so this recording is completely safe. I can't promise anything else though.
But as I was trying to explain here, you see a lot of them have like jewelry pieces symbolizing sun, moon, and twilight. You see also some of them is still dressed in rags, but from the quality and the few patterns that is still survived, you can see that some of it are robes or dresses of priestly rank. I swear to.
They're just words. They're just words.
They're just words.
Chad, they're
And
bullying
it makes
me.
sense. It makes sense. They're about to shock my soul.
At least use the newest version, you know.
Yeah, the living tombstone version.
That's a really good version. Not gonna lie.
You know,
I'm talking about the remix, like here from 2 years ago that were made.
Hold on, which remix? Hold on, I'll look it up quick.
the funniest thing is I have no idea what the hell you guys are on about.
Spooky.
You never
Don't
heard
you-
Spooky Scary Skeletons?
Okay.
You never
Okay,
heard-
we're, okay, we're looking it up after stream. We're looking that up
After
after
stream,
stream.
we're spamming that shit. No survivors.
It's like, guys, I'm a lot older than you. I don't.
Listen,
I don't-
age
All the
doesn't
more
mean
reason why you
shit.
should know it.
Age doesn't mean shit with this song.
Do you have any
Oh.
fucking idea how old that song is?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a newer thing.
Heck, it's weirder that you
No,
don't
it's
know.
really
It's
old.
literally from the time that color wasn't in TV yet.
The last thing I
Oh.
have to say is I'm pretty sure it was a black and white film, like Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
level shit. It was actually really fucking good, and I highly recommend that even like adults at that age should have watched it. It was such a good song.
Right.
So should we skip back
But
to
this
the
all that.
the game?
Yes,
all
let's get back to the game.
Afterwards.
Back to game. Back to game. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
back to game.
so are they? Am I supposed to lie down in somewhere in particular, or?
It will take me a day of preparations. I need
Oh.
to set up a barrier for your safety and my own, of course.
I can help with the barrier, or at least attempt.
I'm sure you can, little druid. I'm sure you can.
Oh,
Little
condescending.
druid, huh? Little druid, just a little condescending, but okay, fair enough. I'll
Little
take it.
grasshopper.
I'll take his word. I'm not against it.
So Pass, are you putting a tent in the map so we have the place where we're putting the tent up?
Oh, good lord, now you're demanding so much.
Mr. DM, you're being demanded of things. How do you please?
Your Honor, I declare whoopsie daisy.
I declare whoops.
Whoopsie
Daisy.
daisy. Who are you, Captain Price?
No, that was my joke.
I trusted you, and so did too. So why the
was
bloody
just-
hell
just
does
a joke, I
Makarov
thought.
know you? Sorry, let me make sure I do that properly.
There you go. You have tents now. You happy?
Thank
Yay.
you.
Yes.
I want to do this right. I apologize, but I really want to do this right. So roses are red, violets are blue. Soap trusted you. I thought I could too. So why the bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay. I sleep here
I sleep in tent.
under tree.
The wrong tent, apparently.
Why?
Another wrong
Oi,
tent,
oi.
apparently.
Oi, privacy, damn it!
I don't think you want to be in this one.
Or do you?
Do
So, the lucky couple in one tent, and then the others around.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just,
no,
it's
I
just
the,
you
the Eager needs some Eager needs some loving from his house of bondsmate to steel himself for what's about to happen.
it's just you and Spirits in the other tent.
Yeah, it's just us two in the other
Yeah.
tent. So, how's it going?
Luca's already bonded, so
Yeah, I'm in an awkward position when it comes to bonding currently.
oh my, really, Avis?
I mean, not now. I mean, there's like people that can hear us, so probably not.
So probably
But
not.
you know,
Maybe though.
Yeah,
take it a step down.
You're getting a lot of affection, is from what I'm hearing,
yeah.
which is really good for a guy, and I respect that. But at the same time, I'm currently stuck in a tent with someone else that has a
Affection
bond.
like affection like cuddling, or affection like Zone to Black.
I feel like cuddling.
There's no. It's not a fade to black. It's not a fade to black.
It's a cuddling situation.
It's
cuddling.
a very much yes.
Cuddle
cuddling
and
is
wholesome.
cuddling.
Wholesome.
Yes, very wholesome. It's a very wholesome moment.
Exactly.
This stream is very wholesome.
100%
very
PG-13.
PG.
Very
Yeah.
PG.
Can't show that on Christian manga.
Since when is this as Christian manga?
One of the players
I'm
isn't
making-
exactly what you
making a
consider
reference.
sober.
Making a reference, alright, damn
Yes,
it.
yes.
Meanwhile,
didn't know
one
that.
player is not exactly what you consider the words sober.
No, the Riot has been drinking this entire time as well.
Yeah.
It's making a grave for you, Iger.
No, I think that's
every
a
week.
ritual table thing,
Yeah, that's the sacrificial.
like a
table.
pedestal.
Yeah, we don't mess with that. For
Oh,
good
sorry,
reason.
not sacrificial. You didn't hear that.
Wait, what's a
It's an
sacrificial
Give it
table?
up.
What's a sacrificial table?
No, you didn't hear that.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Now we continue onwards.
My God, they're multiplying.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a lot of skellies.
Opens 3 tabs of spooky. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
It's just
I can imagine the ritual going on and they're actually doing the Scary Skeletons dance.
It was so funny.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for making a joke out of this pass.
Why did the music stop?
Nothing about a sacrifice, Go Master. Don't you worry. No one is being sacrificed here to satisfy the hunger of an eldritch being. Of course not.
No, that would never happen.
I already have one of those.
So we sleeping and he's preparing the ritual.
Yep.
I get you. At midnight, you feel a hand shaking you awake. Yes. I said Iger.
Mm, mm. The time.
You just see a skeleton pointing out towards the stone circle.
Take that as a yes.
Starts to get up. Gives
Are you
Avis a
waking
pat.
up the others?
As you try to get up, you are stuck.
Gently taps your face.
Hmm. What?
The time has come, Avis.
Oh boy, I should not have done that.
What? Don't what?
I should not just had emptied my entire drink out in one go.
My
Smooth
God,
move,
pass.
boy.
boss.
Oh,
Smooth
boy.
move, boss. Nice.
Oh boy.
Chad move right there.
Avis will get up, seeing how there's a skeleton in their tent.
It just looks at you with a dead eye stare. Eh?
Ugh. I hope I'm not awakened like this more often.
I'm sure
Anyway.
it's a rare occurrence.
It just points again outside. A
Let's
little bit more firmly this time.
Let's
With
go
the way
then.
it moves.
We need to go. We need to go wake up the others, okay?
So Eager's gonna go over to the keeper whilst Avis starts waking up the others.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
She nudges both of them awake.
Loud
Get up.
snore noise.
Time. Come
Private
on.
snoring.
I'm gonna kick Spurs at the way out. Wake up!
Wake.
Time.
Wake. Fine.
And gonna go over to Riot and say, "Hey, you coming?"
I'm just sitting there. I've been sitting there watching the whole time.
Fucking.
Well, not the whole time, but
Don't know
I
why I have
woke
to
up earlier.
Be involved in
So-
this process.
I offered to help in the ritual. What exactly is he gonna? What's happening?
A lot of skeletons from the looks of it.
Yes, a lot of skellies are here, even more than when he first started. But you also see how this black stoned altar have been shut out of the ground.
Wait, why is it black now? I thought it was just an altar. The fuck?
Magic.
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 Triplet maximize magic.
Anyways, continue on.
Oh my
I
God.
apologize. I apologize. Continue on.
And he lifts his staff into the air and swirls it about, and you see how green lightning starts to form. You
Is there
see
supposed
how
to be no music?
maybe a little bit now.
I feel like there should be ritualistic music.
Just a little bit of music.
Fine. If you're going to be like that.
I guess I can give you some music. God. I'll pass your krypton later.
No, that's not the correct one.
We need something more ritual. I'm vibing.
Go stand at the head and the foot of the table.
You got it.
You
boss.
see as skeletons are holding different instruments and starts playing. Some starts dancing
Man, the
in a
first step-
sense as green lightning starts to crackle and hit them. The dancers, that would mean. All I gathered here as witnesses about what is to be done on this foul night.
Mm-hmm.
I am to separate. What's your name?
His name's Eager.
Eager Brimstone.
Eager Brimstone from the cursed bonds that binds him to the mad gods of Perun and Tangri. And he lifts up a ritualistic knife, and you see how lightning strikes it and it starts to glow.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
I need to drain the blood of these gods from his very veins. Another lightning strikes. To drain out whatever hold and bond they have unto this unfortunate cursed child. So I ask of you, the mistress of the night, bless me with the power to break these bonds upon him that presents even more than just kinship, but bonds of magic and madness. And Alva, I ask of you to bless this ritual to make sure that his life is not to end this night, as his life will be put at the very line between life and death. Another lightning strikes the knife. It starts to glow, pulsating with power.
You got this. I believe in you.
Allah, matter of all creation and life, I ask of your blessing for this accursed ritual to give him life anew. And another lightning bolt strikes the knife, and it shimmers with power. Like it vibrates, glows, like it drips like electricity off it right now, almost so much power comes from it. I know this will hurt, child, but rest well knowing that your sacrifice will not have been in vain. And you feel him just unceremoniously jabbing the knife in between your ribs into your heart. Come on, hold him down. He might try and fight this.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Uke gives you a helping hand, keeping his legs down while
I will
Spirit
attempt.
is trying to hold his hands.
Yep, I will try to hold his ass down as much as I can.
A few skeletons try and join you in to assist you, Spirit, so in case you do need to hold him down, you get advantage for it.
Pog.
He is restrained. Now bleed like you never bled before, child, 'cause we are draining you dry. Roll me, Iger Brimstone, a willpower save.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. This is to prevent succumbing to madness, isn't it?
To stay in control, you mean?
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh, fucking hell.
No,
Remember, you
using
still
luck.
haven't.
Using luck.
I'm sorry, you cannot use luck. You have lost control of your character.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm joking, I'm joking. You are allowed.
Fuck you. Controlling the narrative like some kind of railroader. Oh my god. It is literally just a straight D20. Nothing else.
Yep. Get fricked.
If I still fail after this, I'm using my birthday 20.
We don't need it.
Oh!
Oh,
Don't need to.
goddamn.
Holy shit!
What the hell? From a nat 1 to a nat 20?
Karma.
That
Come
luck, though! That luck!
I'm shaking my head so that I had nothing to do with this. But you feel as your natural instincts screams at you from the inside that you need to stop this. You need to break free of those who would try and restrain you. You barely manage to hang on as you can feel your powers are going to fluctuate as for
Are
you
gonna start
guys.
running rampant?
Yes, your powers are starting to run rampant because something else inside of you is moving and it's not happy. You see, what you guys see is there comes the green lightning that strikes as the keeper holds out his knife to do another incision. You start to see blue lightning. Not striking the knife, but striking around, setting trees ablaze.
Eager,
You see
please.
how he starts to spark with power.
Eager, I'm here for you.
I'm gonna grab his leg a
Please
little
hold on.
tighter. You
I
can
know
do
it
this.
hurts.
It shall be over soon. Nice sound effect right now. I hope I'm not getting DMC'd for that use of that one.
It's all royalty free.
Good lord. But you feel as another incision gets done at your just above your hip into your gut. You feel this pain widening your vision. And for what you guys see is that he starts shooting lightning out of his eyes as he roars in pain. And he collapses still onto the table. Now the fun part begins. I hope you're ready, Igor, because I'm starting. I need to start rolling something.
Please let the gods be with me.
May the dice forever roll in your favor.
Come on, make it public.
You want me to make it public?
I want to see whether or not it. I want to know. I can't handle not knowing.
It's So
Fair enough, I'll roll publicly. First, I'm gonna roll a d100. And you remember what I usually say is high's the better in this case.
Okay.
Roll
Ooh,
S.
okay,
That's-
good,
that's a
good,
high
good,
one.
good.
Could be better, but could certainly also be worse.
it's on the better side.
Mm-hmm. First save cleared. Now it will only be difficult. The difficulty will rise. First fail.
God, my life is literally on the line.
Difficulty will continuously rise. Make it. Do not make it.
2 successes, 2 failures.
This is the one that makes or breaks it.
Please don't fail. Please don't fail.
Birthday 20? I hate that silence.
Birthday 20?
If he can't use his birthday 20, I'll use my birthday 20.
I don't think that's how.
Use both
If
of them?
I can't use it, you certainly can't use it. This is literally me fighting for my life.
I'll burn it if I have to.
I am going to roll something and I'm going to roll it hidden.
I made a promise that I wouldn't let you die. You were part of the people that I wouldn't let die, and so God fucking damn it, I am not gonna let you die.
You are one lucky son of a bitch.
What happened?
I just rolled divine intervention.
And you succeeded?
As he asked, you are favored by at least 2 of the 3 goddesses that controls life and death.
I'm working on the 3rd.
So I'm going to roll once more. I'm rolling a death save with advantage, I would like to point out here.
Okay.
$18.
You make it. As he lay still, you see green spark starts to animate from his corpse. It starts wriggling, rattling, shaking. Everybody here, roll me on athletics roll who are trying to contain him right now.
$14.
I'll roll.
Athletics. Uka bringing back home the bread. Avis, remember you have advantage in this case because you are supported by the Skilly gang.
Alright, I'll roll again. Wow.
No, I said Spirits, not Avis.
Oh, I misheard.
My bad, my bad.
It's okay.
I'll just roll again and see what happens.
I mean, it was a net one anyway.
It's not
Thank you
much.
for Thank you for getting rid of that net one.
No problem.
Rose on that one in a moment. Fuck.
No. You son of a bitch.
Did Avis actually make it? Or can I pull her away?
Let's see whose power is going to take hold of you.
Oh.
Who gets to claim your soul, puppet?
D4.
One of four gods. Or spirits, who knows?
Beings.
One of
I
four
think it's
beings.
only three because he said the others don't have power here.
But that doesn't mean that someone might, lay claim to it still.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Since I'm here, does that mean Uthmar has a bigger chance of something?
In that sense, Erla would have the same chance because Puka's here.
Well, I mean, Riot's also here. So, again.
Let's just not
Not too
argue
close.
that.
It's fine, yeah, this is what's happening.
We got better odds.
Ha! Both of you, you guys are a joke.
What?
You see the Mistress of Twilight.
It is Arnalda.
As she lifts her staff up, you see a lightning bolt strikes Eager. Green and blue in its color. And he starts breathing. You can hear his heart beating in his chest. This mortal is in my service. I see fit to bless him with a gift for the service he has done to me. Eager, you feel someone lifts you up. You can barely see anything right now. Everything is foggy for your vision. As your retinas literally has been slightly burned by when the Stormfather's power left you. You feel a warm embrace as someone lifts you up. Roll me a perception to have a chance of even focusing in on who is lifting you at this point. You manage to focus in somewhat. You see this woman holding you. You see she's masked, but you recognize her as you have seen her once before.
So I recognize her.
You recognize her as she's holding on to you, helping you up in a sitting position. For you deaf viewers who don't know how she looks just yet, I'll show you. Here she is, Renalda, Mistress of Twilight, guider of those who are dead and lost souls to the afterlife and the final dream. It's okay, child. You can rest easy now. Your bond has been broken. But you now have a bond with me, but fear not, I am not a tyrant. You feel as she lays her hands above your eyes, you feel the pain subsides. And as she removes her hand again, you can see clear again. Around you, you see skeletons dancing in a frenzy, some of them playing instruments. You see what I would probably describe as a crying Avis.
Yes.
Uka trying to console her. You see Spirits looking haunted almost. His hands covered in what was your blood.
Igor starts openly weeping.
Was walk up and hug Eager.
I'm free.
Okay, let's go off the hug she was trying to comfort Aegis with.
You are free, my child. Remember, you are bound to me now. But no, I am no monster or tyrant. All I ask is you are careful with this gift I have blessed you with. As you feel he, squeezes your shoulder a little bit. But I must sadly go. It seems like someone is starting trouble in the south, she says with disdain.
Igor gets a puzzled look, thinking that she might be talking about Jimmy.
When she say that, can everybody hear what she say?
Everybody can hear what she's saying.
She's actually physically there.
She is physically there. She was physically holding and lifting you up into a sitting position and consoling you for a moment.
We probably need to go back as fast as possible to up or camp because it's in the south.
Agreed.
Yes.
Should head back in the morning.
My future has been rewritten.
Can you still stand, Iger?
I think so. try.
He'll try to get off the altar.
Avis will help you stay up.
As you set your feet down onto the muddy, wet ground, you almost slip, but you do quickly catch your balance again. Do you look to your wounds?
Yes.
They
Especially
don't
the one
bleed
in my
anymore.
chest.
At least not blood, they bleed.
Something else pouring out.
Green. Fire. Or in this case, liquidized electricity sparks out from your wound.
Oh my god, I've become a battery.
So, do you feel charged up?
Fucking god.
Feels familiar yet different. All of my blood been replaced?
Has the keeper spoken a word since this happened?
He, you see how he is focuses on as lightning strikes his staff, as you see he's draining the very sky from magic right now back into his staff and himself.
Thank you, Keeper.
I only did of me only did what was asked. He says as he gives a small bow.
You've given me a greater gift than anyone this life.
I gave you death, eager brimstone. Or rather, like undying.
Yay, new title!
Know that this ritual has a price. You will never have the opportunity, at least normally, to go to the last slumber.
You mean to say that I've become immortal?
Not immortal, your body will still rot away. You just can't die like me. By age.
So he's gonna turn into a skeleton like you?
When the time comes and his body breaks completely apart, then yes, he might. Unless the blessed Mother of Twilight deems to give him the final rest, then it is her who keeps him alive.
What of other means? Can he die that way? Or is it just not of old age?
His body can be destroyed, and yes, if his core, the very center where his heart is beating, is destroyed, he will die a true death. No less slumber for him then. Just gone.
Eager will take hold of Avis again.
Oh, hey. I guess that means that you won't outlive me anymore.
If you can call this life, I don't know what you can call it.
Wow. Thanks.
That was almost romantic.
You just
Why'd
had
you
to
have to
ruin the
ruin
moment.
it, Pass?
It's romantic in a fucked up way.
Well,
I would like to point out I have lived for the last 3 millennia in sorrow of my people. Sorry, I might not take good to people expressing their affection for each other, and I'm sorry for that.
Well, perhaps there is hope yet, as I do plan on continuing the line with her.
And yes, that is Avis declaring that he wants to have a baby with you, Avis.
she blushes like crazy but hugs you tighter.
The Star
Okay, gives
Elf
a
tribe may
small
yet
smile.
be reborn.
But the ritual is complete. Dawn should be happening soon, and you can continue on your way. Seekers of what is truth and the stories of this world. I bid you farewell and the best of luck in your coming adventures ahead and what stories you might gather.
We will return with more shards of the stones.
I hope so. At least that give me some company for a while. But you can pack down your tents and get a move on. Dawn should be here soon.
Now get out of here!
Get off
Don't
my
wanna-
lawn!
Get off of my property!
Cooks
Done my job. Now fuck off.
Get
Okay,
out my boneyard!
will
Immediately turns American.
carefully step out to over to the tents and start packing down without stepping on any bone.
So I assume Ernalda has left?
Yes, she leaves shortly afterwards.
Alright.
You see her heading straight south from here.
All right, we're definitely gonna need to have a talk after stream, pass, because I want to change. I want to know how this changes my character mechanically.
Yeah, this is a big change.
Like, I don't even know if I still have the same sorcerer's origin.
Well, you want me to help you write a list?
No, 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 no. I'll ask them as they
The
come.
viewers,
I'll
this is
ask them if I'll ask them as they come to me.
yes, yes. But today, dear viewers, this is where I'm gonna stop today's stream. I hope you've enjoyed today's story. I did put in a little bit of spookiness in the best spirit I can with it being Spooktober. I hope you will have a continued pleasant Halloween, and I hope to see you again next week as we will continue on this journey with these rapscallions and see where they are taking us with them on their little journey. Till next time, have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.
Now that was the session.